So growing up nilikuwa nimejipromise na nikasema tena na tena mimi sitafanya podcast, but leo acha tufanye hii episode. Naitwa The Episodes of Life na mimi naitwa John Thuku. Leo tuko na mgeni wetu anaitwa Shaz. So karibu sana Shaz kwa hii show. Si podcast. Unaweza tuambia unaitwa nani na unafanya nini kwa maisha?
Thank you so much, John, for this opportunity. My name is Sharon Irusa. On my socials, najulikana kama Shazi Irusa Demua. I am a self-taught professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for close to 3 years now. Actually, this month marks my 3rd year in the industry. I started in 2022. And that's what I do most of the time. Besides that, I'm a content creator, a makeup content creator, and an influencer on TikTok. I am also a tutor. I tutor students and mentor them on how to become makeup artists.
Oh, nice. Iko sawa, nipo kujua na pia najua wenye wanatuwatch waisha kujua what you do. So maybe unaweza tuambia ni nini exactly ili kuinspire ukamua hautakuwa mtu wa kuuza chai ama mtu wa kupika mandazi ama utakuwa ama utafanya kazi nyingine, utakuwa hairdresser ukaamua kuwa makeup artist?
It's not something that sikuchagua tu ati niliamka na nikachagua out of nowhere. At the time when I decided to be a makeup artist, nilikuwa nimeandikwa kazi before and the job I had ilikuwa imeisha. So in my hiyo time nikijaribu kufind what can I do, nikafikiria naweza uza sandals because that is what I used to do back in uni. Naweza uza viatu ama if I can do something different, but then I remembered that I have this passion for makeup because all through since high school campus nimekuwa nikijipaka makeup and people would like how I do my makeup. So every time ningefanya makeup they'll be like, Aki unajipaka makeup vizuri, and that is what would really inspire me. So I decided, why not turn this thing that I have and love so much into something that can earn me money, because at that time I also needed the money. Sina job, I'm at home and I have a skill. So I decided, why not perfect it? So I remember it was during corona period I decided to perfect my skills. Hapo ndo nikaanza kujifanyia makeup and recording some 2 videos and here we are.
Okay, yenyewe imekuwa a long journey. In your own way, unajua watu wanaanzanga kitu, they start over and then ikifikia place wanakuwa demotivated ama wanakuwa hawataki tena kufanya hiyo kitu. For example, mtu anaanza kitu kama kupaka nails ama kukuwa photographer, then with time ana feel hii kitu sisikii kufanya tena, ni psyche imeisha. Wewe personally nini wewe inakumotivate inafanya keep going on na kufanya the same career for hizo 3 years umesema?
Passion is what drives me the most. Because there are days hauta feel kufanya makeup, but because you love it so much, siwezi sema it is ni industry yenye you enjoy, hakuna challenges. Of course kuna ups and downs in every career.
Na okay, hapo kwa challenges, ni challenges kama gani na experience maybe as a woman or as a makeup artist kwa hii industry?
Wait, I'll get to the challenges. So what keeps me motivated first is that passion. I really love makeup, and it takes sometimes whatever is in me in that day, kitu yenye inani motivate hiyo siku is just the love I have for makeup. Hakuna kitu ingine, like maybe haupati do, maybe hiyo siku upati client wa kupaka makeup, you're not getting anything out of it, but you just love doing makeup. And I love even doing makeup on myself. Me doing makeup on myself haimaanishi nitapata do. Yeah, but the passion in it drives me.
Now,
so for the challenges. Challenges ni mob. As vile nilikuwa nikianza, it was not that easy, that smooth, because especially being out there, because the jobs zenye nilikuwa nimezoea kufanya Hakuna kuinteract na client one on one. It was come buy something, I sell it to you. Hakuna a service that you're doing to someone alafu akupay review. So this was new to me. I have to do makeup on someone, apende, alipe. You know, so it was kind of hard at first, but I got used to it. I got courage to interact with people face to face, because unapaka mtu makeup, you have to interact with them. Kuna wale you talk to, kuna wale you don't talk to. Yeah, so it was kind of hard at first, but right now naweza sema penye nimefika, I have managed to interact with people enough. I'm not shy anymore. Kitambo nilikuwa shy, but nowadays I'm not shy anymore. Other challenges is on growing your, how can I put it, kupandisha bei.
Okay.
Yeah, because when starting, I remember I started applying makeup on people for 300 bob. 300 bob at that time, because I was shy. Not that I didn't believe in myself, I did, but nile unaona watalipa kweli. Will they pay? But then at the end of the day, it's who you are and the fact that you believe in your job. So nilikuwa na nikaanza kulipisha 300, and then the fear was nikilipisha 500 watasemaje, nikilipisha 1000 watasemaje, nikifika 700 watasemaje. And up to now I think I have overcome that fear, because I know my work and I know my worth.
Okay, sure. Na sasa kwa hizo challenges zote umetaja, au sijasikia like maybe kama in my view, do you think kuna venye society vile ina take makeup, kuna venye ina influence like your work as a makeup artist? Like kuna venye ukienda kwa mtaani ukiwa umepaka makeup ile full glam, utaona kila mtu anakuangalia. Do you think inafanyanga watu wengi wana shy off from kupaka makeup?
Yeah, society plays both roles. Iko na both negative and positive feedback. On the negative side, kuna hata events. When I go for events, mostly wamama, unapatana na wamama who are not in this Gen Z era. Unapata them, they wamama, they'll be like, hiyo makeup ni mingi, makeup is not good, and you'll even get religious women wenye wanasema makeup ni ya mashetani. You get. So on the negative side, and also hata wewe mwenyewe ukijipaka makeup and you walk outside here, unaweza kutana na watu wa boda, they are like, msichana umejipaka nini hiyo kwa uso? They even start shaming you for looking good. And that is on the negative side, but I have learned to cope with it and be confident in myself, because that is what makeup does. Makeup gives you confidence in whatever you do. So on the positive side, I love that I'm doing this makeup thing in the Gen Z generation, because Gen Z wanataka kukapwa. Gen Z ni watu wanataka they like looking good, they like to be outstanding, to be out there. And in this generation, yes, makeup is everywhere. You want to go to church, you do makeup. You want to go to school, you do makeup. You want to go to the club, you want to go for an event, for a wedding, you want to look good in every occasion. So I love that I'm doing it in this generation, because the society now is looking at it differently. You'll even get our moms wanataka sa kufanya makeup because our small sisters are doing makeup.
Okay, kwa hizo challenges society like kukuwa na negative attitude towards makeup sometimes, how do you deal na wale clients wenye hawako sure with what they want, but wamekuapproach wanataka makeup but hawako sure wanataka nini?
Over time, I have learned that there is makeup for everyone. There is makeup for old people, there is makeup for average people, there is makeup for rich people, there is makeup for middle class people, there's makeup for everyone. There's makeup for light skin, there's makeup for dark skin. So whenever someone approaches me and they don't know what to do, I'll make sure I do something that is comfortable for them. So that is a thing I have learned over the years in this industry, that I'll do something. Kuna mtu dark skin, anataka makeup but anaogopa because of that idea that makeup is for light skin. You get? So I get to, nimejifunza over the years to adapt to that. There are different people. Kuna wale shy, kuna wale bold. Kuna ule anapenda makeup atakwambia I want bold makeup and I'll do it for them. Kuna wale atakwambia sijaipaka makeup, it's my first time. I'll make sure I do something that they are comfortable in. Yeah.
Okay, sasa kuna AI ime-involve sana. Unajua AI, si ndio?
Yeah.
Na siku hizi like ukienda kama TikTok kuna so many filters. Okay? So kuna venye ukipiga picha kwa social media mtu ukiweka filter inakaa ni kama iko na makeup. Do you think hiyo imesaidia ama imeaffect negatively makeup industry in your part?
I think social media filters ziko hapo kutumika. They are there to be used and I don't discourage the use of filters. Use filters, they are there so that we can use them. But kwa ground, when someone meets you, what will they say? So it's also important that upakwe makeup mzuri. It's also important that ukae vizuri in person so that wakikuona, of course the filters are that. Mimi mwenyewe personally I use filters. Even on TikTok for my videos, on Instagram, I use filters. But that does not mean that mtu akipatana na mimi in person they'll see someone different. Okay. Filters tu zime-enhance kidogo. So it's not a bad thing. It is a good thing, but pia kwa ground uko unakaa poa.
So nikuulize, what's your dream collaboration project? Unatamani kufanya makeup collab na nani? Ama na kampuni gani? Ama with who?
So I never knew I would even collaborate with some big companies that I'm working with right now, especially on the influencing, because right now I'm working with Maybelline, New York. So I'm their influencer on TikTok. And my biggest collaboration is Ataka work na. There are some people I look up to in the industry, like Stephanie Cherono. She's a really good makeup artist. I've been following her for the longest time. I love her makeup so much. Naweza taka kuinteract na yeye personally, and I also love to do makeup, to collaborate with her. I also love Foina. I love her elegance and how she runs her business. She's a businesswoman and a makeup artist. I love her story. I love how she does makeup. I really love to interact with her and collaborate with her.
Na sasa unaweza advise mtu mwenye anataka kuanza makeup, like afanye nini?
Just start. That would be my only advice. Just start. I always say, just do it, but do it afraid. Si lazima ati ukue na, even if uko na hiyo foundation yako ya 500 na products zako za Dubua, do it. Start with that and then upgrade pole pole, because the only enemy is the fear of not starting. That is it. Just start.
Okay. Ulianza makeup, umesema ulianza makeup around 2022.
Yeah.
Between 2022 and now, bei imepanda. Umepoteza clients?
No. I will say the number of clients who have dropped as compared to the number of clients who I have added, the number of clients wenye wameongezeka ni wengi. Wenye nimemeet ni wengi. Because if I count, kuna very few people. Actually, the only thing is we don't believe in ourselves so much, so tunaogopa ku add pesa. But in my opinion, know your worth, ongeza hiyo pesa. Clients wako ni wako. You'll meet your clients.
So kuna wenye walijikata.
Kuna wenye walijikata, of course I don't blame them, because maybe hawakufika bei. Or maybe because wanaona, you know, people are different. Kuna wale wataona tulianza hivi but now wameongeza bei and they can't, and it is totally okay. So they also promote. Jua wenye wanakuja, they also need people.
Okay.
Wanahitaji clients. Maybe they'll go there. But sasa kuna wale wenye wanapanda na wewe. And besides, in every area of your life, God will send you the right clients, the right customers. That is the attitude I'm having in this business right now.
Okay, so what is the greatest like challenge umei overcome kwa hii safari hadi ukafeel nasikia sawa niachie makeup hapa hivi, I'm not doing it anymore? Have you ever come to such a time?
I don't think sijafika hapo na sidhani kama nitafika hapo, because I want to do makeup all my life. Hata kama sitapaka clients, I'd do something around makeup.
Okay.
I'll maybe do makeup on myself for content creation. I'll influence makeup brands. I'll do anything to do with makeup. Sidhani kama nitaiacha makeup.
Okay, have you ever worked, you work with photographers?
Yeah.
What has been your experience working with photographers, or how do they influence the perception of your work out there? Like wanakumarket aje? Do you think wako na positive influence ama influence yao iko aje?
I would say it is the best thing that happened to me. Working with photographers has been my biggest, ndo imenisaidia kwa hii industry the most, because our works complement each other. Unapata mtu akipakwa makeup, suddenly ako na haja ya kupiga picha. Mtu akikuja akitaka kupigwa picha, lazima anataka kukaa poa ndo apigwe hiyo picha. So kazi zetu zinasaidiana. And that is how I've even managed to maneuver the industry so easily, I can say. Because kwa studio penye nafanyia makeup, we help each other in a way that client akikuja wa picha anataka makeup, client wa makeup akikuja anataka picha. So I would say it has really helped my business, and it is a good thing because these two go hand in hand. Picha mzuri inataka makeup mzuri, makeup mzuri inataka picha mzuri, so they really work go hand in hand.
So it means that unaweza fanya makeup vizuri, but in the end photographer.
Exactly. Picha isipo photographer akikuwa mfo picha hizi makeup haitaonekana hapo. Hata uko umefanya the best makeup and the photographer does not deliver. And that's what I tell my brides actually, especially for event makeup. I tell them, as much as you've booked me, book a good photographer as well. Because if they are going to showcase my work out there na wamepiga picha mbaya, kazi yangu itakuwa like I did nothing. So I always tell them, picha mzuri, makeup mzuri inaendana na picha mzuri. The same thing with photographer. Hata uko na photographer mzuri aje na makeup si fiti, utakuwa umefanya zero work. So they go hand in hand.
Yeah, sure. So acha nikuulize, now back to it, Shaz. Nikuulize, you've been criticized. Your work has been criticized before.
A lot.
Umecriticizwa?
Yeah.
So how do you handle that? Ije kuwa a part of ama aje ku discourage, ufeel ni kama hii discouragement imekuwa mingi, ama how do you handle criticism?
I came to realize that in this industry and in any business, criticism is bound to happen. It will always be there. What keeps me going, I have a very strong support system. People who believe in me. My colleagues wananiaminia. They know my work is good and they always encourage me. Unafanya makeup poa. My friends are always there to encourage me. Oh, we see where you've come from, Mama, you're doing so well, you're doing so well. And that keeps me going. My family support me so well. And my loved ones, they are just for me, they root for me. And that is what keeps me going. Apart from the belief I have in myself, the confidence I have in myself, my support system is so great that your criticism hainiguzi.
Okay, how do you manage? Unajua, most people fear coming for makeup services because okay, it's not most but some wanasema maybe hizi brushes zimetumiwa kwa uso ya huyu ndo zinatumika kwa uso yangu pia. Zinatumika kwa uso ya watu 10 then tumia kwa uso ya watu 5. So how do you handle ama how do you manage your makeup kit na kuikeep ikae hygienic and safe?
For me, from my students to my clients, everyone around me can attest that my kit is the cleanest. I always make sure that my makeup kit is well taken care of before the next client. Na kama I'm going for an event, I have several brushes. People can take a look at my social platforms. I always post how I clean my kit, how I take care of it, because for me hygiene is very important in makeup, because hizi ni vitu unaenda kuguzisha uso ya mtu, and people have sensitive skin out here. I wouldn't want to be the reason skin ya mtu inaharibika, and you know us women tunakuanga very sensitive about skin.
So on that, what is a personal beauty routine or a ritual that you live by to make sure that uso vile iko sensitive ume maintain I think pia unafaa ukwe na take care of your skin as much as unafanya makeup. How do you balance ukwe na uko na beauty routine yani? That's what I'm going to ask.
Personally, I have a skincare routine. I do my skincare routine every morning and every night. Yeah, that is what I do to maintain my skin to be flawless. And I also advise my clients and everyone I do makeup on to have a skincare routine, because people will always ask me, hey, your skin is so flawless, because I rarely do makeup. I do makeup mostly when I'm teaching my students, when I'm creating content or an event. But these other days I'm always on bare skin. So they always ask me, unafanyia nini uso yako inakaa smooth, inakaa poa, glowing and all. I tell them I have a routine. So I always advise that makeup sits well on skin that is well taken care of. So having a skincare routine is very important. Okay,
and now how do you handle your professional life? Unaibalance aje na personal commitments?
There's nothing much to balance, because I have time for work. I have time for my friends. I have time for family. I have time for my loved ones. I can't say that it's too demanding because I think my people understand me, because this job can also be very demanding. You can have early mornings, you can have late nights, and I still thank God for my support system because wananielewa. Now wamenielewa the way I am, because sometimes you can be having fun with your friends, you're at an event and then a client calls, those impromptu clients, and my friends understand and they have to let me go. Even when I'm spending time with family and sometimes I have bookings, it just happens that they have to understand that this is my work.
And how do you make sure all your clients are satisfied? Whether they criticize you or not, how do you like?
Personally, I am a very calm person. I handle things. I tend to think that I handle things the mature way. I don't exchange with my clients. I take feedback. I take all feedback positively, whether negative or positive. I have to take it in, because feedback is what keeps you growing. I have to know that this is a mistake I've made. I will improve next time. I keep my clients satisfied by being there on time. I'm a very good timekeeper for all my bookings and for even the impromptu ones. When I say it's 15 minutes, it's 15 minutes. I reach there on time. I arrive on time and make sure that I glam them to what they like. Sitaki kuforcia client nimpake kitu yenye hataki, unless otherwise, but most of the times I try to do as per the client needs.
Okay, apart from doing makeup, what else do you do to support the main work, the makeup you do?
I sell makeup products. All the products that I use, I also sell them. That is extra income on my side. I create content, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
I have a very good following on TikTok where I create content and post there. That has earned me a lot of clients. And now that I'm working with brands, as an influencer and as a content creator as well, that earns me extra income. So the money I get from there, I pump it back into the makeup business.
Okay, now you already say that you want to do makeup on yourself for life.
I want to do makeup, anything related to makeup for life.
Apart from that, what is your long-term goal? Like, kuna mali itafikia uache kufanya makeup, ama what do you want to do? Like, to other clients, what's your long-term goal in the profession? Because now it's a profession.
Of course, I want to expand. As of now, I don't have a physical location, but I tend to think I believe in the next 5 years, I will be having a physical shop. For now, that is all I can say.
Okay. Do you have challenges doing collabs with other makeup artists?
Not at all. I love doing collabs with other makeup artists because I believe we learn from each other. Na hakuna mtu anaweza simama peke yake. How is that thing said? We need each other. In short, I'm trying to say we need each other. So collaborating with other makeup artists is the best because I get to learn from them as they learn from me. I get to interact with different ideas from them because makeup is a skill. Hakuna mtu anafanya makeup kama mimi in this world. Hakuna mtu anafanya makeup like the other person in this world. So interacting with her means I'm getting to learn something from her and she's getting to learn something from me. So the market is big for all of us.
So for someone who wants to start and they really want to, wanataka kuanza na they have, how much in terms of amount unaweza recommend mtu akue nayo ndio aanze kupaka makeup kwa watu wengine? Ama what?
Akue makeup artist.
Akue makeup artist, yeah.
Sita quote the exact amount you need. What I will say is whatever you have, kuna makeup ya kila bei. Kama ukikuwa na 5,000, you think it can get you lipstick, eye pencil and a foundation to start your journeys, do that. Kuna ule na potential ya kwanza na 50,000, kuna mwenye na potential ya kwanza na 100,000. So whatever works for you, that is what you start with. If you are capable of starting with 5K, do that. Because huku nje you'll get products for that.
Do you offer classes, the training?
Yes, I offer classes.
Okay, you already said that earlier, and I'm wondering how long it doesn't take kama mimi kuanza from scratch na nikuwe makeup artist ameiva kufanya kazi kama wewe?
Kufanyia watu, kufunza watu. I believe in myself so much. And because people are always telling me, Aki, unajua kufanya makeup, si unifunze. You see, that fuels me. I'm like, okay, they see that I can do it, so why not do it? Yeah, so because of that belief they have in me, nikajiambia, okay, si wananiambia niwafunze, so si wacha nijaribu kuwafunza. And so far, every student mwenye nimemfunza, none has complained. Yeah, wanatoka, I've even mentored students who wamekuwa makeup artists. Yeah.
So nilikuwa nauliza how long inaweza nitake kama mimi vile sijui hata kushika brush ama kufanya anything. Maybe najua tu kujipaka mafuta peke yake. It doesn't take how long nianze from scratch hadi nikuwe pro kama wewe. How long?
I say a minimum of 2 weeks. Unajua watu wao wanafikiria makeup ni kitu ngumu. Makeup is not hard. That is what I always say. Makeup is in the mind. Makeup is a mindset. Because I always tell my students, first of all, the first day they enter class, I tell them, do you love makeup? Yes, you do. In your mind, if you tell yourself that you will know how to apply makeup, you will know. If you tell yourself, kuna wale wanakuja na, Aki na nitajua kweli. Aki misi, na ukinifunza na nikose kushika, that already is a negative mindset. You will not. And in this life, your mindset is very important. The attitude you put towards something is very important. So I always tell them, if you believe that you will utashika kupaka hii makeup, then utashika. So within 2 weeks, you're good with the basics. I'm not saying within 2 weeks you'll be a pro, because it requires practice. Yeah, so I'll teach you, and within 2 weeks you'll get the basics for personal makeup, and then with practice and consistency. Because nikikufunza makeup hapa alafu ende ukae 1 month bila kujipaka makeup, utasahau. Hata mimi mwenyewe nikikaa 1 month bila kujipaka makeup, mkono wangu inatetemeka. So
wala wa students wako unafunzanga makeup, mwanaume anaruhusiwa kujoin ama nitaulizwa na watu why you gay?
No, I have no problem with any gender, because kwa hii maisha sasa tunatafuta wote na hakuna kazi ya mwanaume na kazi ya mwanamke. Even if a man wants to join, so far I haven't gotten the privilege of teaching a man how to do makeup, but if they come, sitakata. Number 1, that is money. Number 2, I will encourage them, because there are very few makeup artists, male makeup artists in our country. So sitakata, I wouldn't say no, and I wouldn't discourage them at what I was ambiwa au ni no. It is not a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. That was a good time with Shaz. Maybe kama you'd like to get in touch, anaweza peana her social handles, then you can follow her.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity, John. I go by the name Shazirusa Demua, Shazirusa_Demua on all my social platforms. That is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads. I'm not on X, and on YouTube as well. So those are my social platforms. You can reach me, but I'm very active on TikTok and Instagram.
Thank you so much. This is naitwa C podcast. Nisema si podcast na ni promise to ifanya podcast.
Episodes of Life.
Yeah, Episodes of Life. Thank you so much.